so I'm Stefan Hargrave, the chair of rugby here at Trojans FC.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Trojans FC, it's a little bit of a strange thing because obviously looking at all the signs, we see Trojans as. Is it just a rugby club or is it a hockey club? Is it everything else?
So we're a multi-sports club, but the rugby bit of it is 150 years old as of last year. So behind us you've got photographs from 1920s, 1875 or something. So we've got a cap from 1877, I think it is, in the Rugby World Cup Museum. So yeah, we're an old club, still kicking along.
Definitely the oldest club in Hampshire as well.
Definitely,
so it's one of those things. It's really good to see. How's it going here? I know that last time I was here that there's talk about a bit of a regeneration programme for the clubhouse. Is that still going on?
So planning was given last Monday, so the work will start hopefully in a couple of weeks, knocking down the changing rooms with a grant of about 100 grand from the RFU, and then coming into here in this kind of room, knocking down some of the walls, refurbing it all up. So hopefully the next time you come, you've got a fundamentally new place to look at, but it's the RFU and us investing for the future to give better facilities for all the players, from the young kids doing junior rugby on a Sunday to walk-in rugby to our men to our women's teams, so everyone has better facilities to play rugby with.
Yeah, and it's good. I mean, we've come down today and we've come down to watch the men's first team, but while I got here nice and early. I could see how many girls I think did you have running around out there today?
So we had about 100 girls. So we are one of the impact clubs, so it's part of the Rugby World Cup legacy. So the grant towards the change rooms has come from that. They've done other stuff with us, but today we had two of the World Cup winners. So Abby Dow and Lucy Packer were here for the afternoon. They spent a couple of hours with the girls, so we did some craft stuff actually in here, then went out, played some matches, and they were brilliant. They spent loads of time with the girls, signing everything, being in photos. I think we had both of them refereeing at one point. It was just brilliant. The girls had an amazing day. So about 100 girls here, of which probably about 25, 30 were new to rugby. So obviously our aim is to reach out to them and try and get them to find their local rugby club and start playing rugby.
Yeah, which is absolutely fantastic. Good. And how is it within the clubhouse then? So will a load of the senior players stay and have a drink afterwards?
Yeah.
And then will it be like a big collective? Is that something that you've sort of driven, or is it something that every sector, like mini youth, men's senior, ladies senior, are they all trying to drive to that sort of one Trojans identity?
Exactly. So if you go through to the bar, it's still quite busy before the men come out from they have their post-match food, then going for a beer. Ladies will be here later. Our second team on the Isle of Wight, we will not see them later. They'll be in taxis home about 8 o'clock tonight.
Do we know how they got on yet?
I think they lost by 3 points, or 4 points. So they've got 2 bonus points. So they'll be having an amazing day. They've gone over on a minibus. It's a foreign trip. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, surely the item of the day must have been a passport, because it is whenever I go away.
Anyone who's new, so there'll be dresses, there'll be drinks forfeits. They'll have a great time.
Good.
I'm very jealous I'm not there today, to be honest with you.
And I think that's one of those things that rugby clubs we have to sort of try and push out. I think
traditions and stuff. Yeah, but they'll come back on the minibus. Hopefully a bit later.
Yeah, I've just got one quick question, which is I'm really interested in, is the paddle boarding. Not the paddle boarding, the paddle tennis. Yeah. How has that been beneficial to you as a club?
Yeah, massively. So that area was loads of old kind of containers and a bit of all the kind of crap that went in there. That's all been transformed. They've gone in there. It's bringing people to the club all day long, basically. So they're already looking to try and think about how they can get more paddle courts there, which is great for us. They're obviously renting the land, so we get an income stream. When you're talking about the clubhouse, that income stream's vital for it. There's people here all day. It means the club, rather than it being empty during the daytime, there's people here all the time. It can only be beneficial. Yeah,
utilising Monday to Friday,
exactly.
When rugby Tuesday, Thursday, and every night of the week, and you've got the perks of having a hockey team as well, so it's absolutely fantastic. Well, look, it's been a really good day. Like turning up this morning, like literally having been marshalled to a parking spot on a Saturday is a really nice thing. It's not like we're not at a professional outfit, but the fact is the field was full of people.
Yeah.
Kids running around.
It was amazing. Great. The World Cup winners, they're going across. They're talking to the girls. They went across and spoke to the men's team before their match, had a photo. It was brilliant to see. Everyone getting involved together. It was fantastic.
It was good. Anyway, Stefan, thank you very much for your time today.
Coming down. It's been a good day.
Yeah.
A good win and 2 World Cup winners. What more could you want?
Maybe a few pints if I didn't have to.
We'll see what we can do.
Anyway, cheers, Stefan.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thanks.